Okay, everybody, welcome to another math video. Hopefully this will help you with math homework 12-6, which is multiplying mixed numbers. So I've got your steps here. You also have this in your math notebook, so refer to that. First step in multiplying mixed numbers is to turn that mixed number or numbers into improper fractions. We'll see when I do a problem exactly how to do that. Your next step is to cross-reduce or put it into simplest form before you multiply. We're going to be using bigger numbers, so you're definitely going to want to do that. Third step, you know how to do this. Multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. You've done that before. And your last step, if you have to, you're going to change your answer back into a mixed number. So if the answer that you get is an improper fraction, we have to change it back to a mixed number. Okay, excuse me. So, I've got a problem here for you. It is 1/2 times 3 5/6. So the first thing I have to do is change my mixed numbers into improper fractions. Now, as a reminder, the way I do that is I multiply my denominator by my whole number, and then I add my numerator. So 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. So I have 3, and then, like always, just about, my denominator stays the same. So 1 and 1/2 is equal to 3 over 2. Now, I have to do that to my other mixed number as well. Remember, multiply and add, and we start at the bottom. So 6 times 3 is 18. And then I have to add my numerator, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I added that 5 to get 23. So I have 23 over 6. All right, that was my first step. Next step is to see if I can cross-reduce anywhere. I'm going to look here at my 23 and my 2. I cannot reduce that. The only thing that will divide into 2 is 2. And 2 cannot go into 23. So I can't do anything there. Now I can look at my 3 and my 6. The only thing that can go into 3 is 3. Can 3 go into 6? It can. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Okay, this should be looking familiar. We've done this a lot. Now I have to multiply my numerators and then multiply my two denominators. 1 times 23 is 23. 2 times 2 is 4. So that's where I've ended my third step. I did my multiplying. My fourth step said, if I get an improper fraction, I have to change it back into a mixed number. So the way to do that, remember, is to see how many times 4 can go into 23. Well, I know that 4 times 5 is 20. That's close to 23. So 4 can go into 23 5 whole times. I have 3 left over, and my denominator stays the same. So my answer is 5 3/4. Whole number 5 3/4 for my fraction. Okay, I'm going to show you one more. It's going to look, I need an eraser. It's going to look a little different. Let me erase this one. Remember, you can pause and rewind these videos. So if you're stuck on something, pause it, take a look at what I have there, or rewind it if you have to. Rewind back to the steps if you need to also. Okay, my second question is 3/4 times 8 1/2. Now, my first step was to change my mixed numbers into improper fractions. Well, wait a minute. That's not a mixed number. So you have one less step. You don't have to do anything to 3/4. It's already done. You don't have to change it. It's not a mixed number, so just keep it how it is. Times, now, 8 1/2. I do have to change that. So, as a reminder, I multiply my denominator and my whole number. 2 times 8 is 16, and then I add that 1, that is 17. So 17 over 2. All right. Next step, I have to see if I can cross-reduce. 2 and 3, those are both prime. I can't cross-reduce. There's nothing I can do there. 4 and 17, nothing can go into 4 and into 17, so I just have to multiply. 3 times 17. Oh, I don't know what 3 times 17 is. I have to do a side problem. So I'm just going to go over here where I have space. 17 times 3. Sometimes you're going to have to do this. 3 times 7 is 21. Carry the 2. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5. Okay, 51. All right, so 51 over, now 4 times 2, I know that one, is 8. Okay, so I did get an improper fraction. A lot of your answers will be improper fractions that you have to change back into a mixed number. So, as a reminder, to change an improper fraction back into a mixed number, I have to see how many times 8 can go into 51. So, okay, 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 6 is 48. 8 times 7 is 56. Oh, this is only 51, so it can't be 7 times. It has to be 6 times. 8 goes into 51 6 times. 8 times 6 is 48. 40, 49, 50, 51. I have 3 left over, and my denominator stays the same. 6 and 3/8 is my answer. So the reason we did that problem was to show you, if you're given just a regular old fraction to start with, you don't have to do anything to it. All right, I hope this video was helpful to you completing your homework tonight. Remember, we've got a test coming up on Chapter 12 this week.